Mic check, mic check. What's going on, world? You already know it's your boy SB, and I'd like to welcome you back to episode 53 of season 5 of the Roll Up Podcast. As always, as I kicked off every episode this quarter, I just want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all for y'all continuous support. It really means a lot to me, man. We one episode away, from reaching a major podcast milestone, and that wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for y'all love and support. So I appreciate y'all tuning in with your boy, whether you listen to me first thing in the morning, before you go to bed, while you at work, on the way to work, on the way home, while you taking a dump, while you smoking, whenever you listen to the boy, man, appreciate you for locking into the campaign. Because like I say, this platform only works if you find value from the content. And the fact that y'all continue to show love just let me know that this content is beneficial for you. So as always, man, if you're new to the campaign and you're enjoying the content, be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for your boy. Make sure you check out tsbe.org. Oh, it's country sales just now. Just check out the website, man. Got some new shit coming. I got some new updates for the campaign coming. Got a lot of new, everything on the way. I don't want to spill the beans, but just know it's coming. You can check out the merch, the books, the music, the streaming, the YouTube channel, all that in one place at tsbe.org. So make sure y'all do that. Also, be sure to check out the Roll Up Podcast on Instagram and on Threads. But going back to the YouTube idea, like I was telling y'all, man, I'm about 50 followers away from reaching 100 total subs on YouTube. So again, if you're enjoying the campaign, man, help me reach one of my milestones for 2024, man. Help me get over that 100 subscriber mark. If you're looking for some new content, man, I got some new shit coming. Like, I don't want to get too far into details because I'll spoil it, but it's gonna be a new step in many directions for me. I got a lot of cool ideas I'm getting ready to bring to the table, just to create a safe space for you to relax, get motivated, catch some new vibes, just to kick it after a long day. So make sure y'all tap in, subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. So as always, y'all know we finna just get right into the conversation. Again, like I said earlier, as we stand literally one episode away from the 100 total episode of the Roll Up Podcast, I like to stress the importance of standing on business. It's one thing to set goals and have high expectations on life. In fact, setting high expectations is one half of the solution to your problems. The other half of the equation, as you guessed it, is action. In order to truly stand on business, you got to be prepared to lock in regardless of the adversities that are taking place in your life. If you have a lot of bills piling up, the only way to earn your big ticket is to take the necessary steps required to achieving your goals. This quarter has had a lot to say and do about taking actions, seeing that the only way to reach your goal is by taking the steps. When you take positive strides in the right direction, it may seem like you're going the wrong way, but in all actuality, you're going in the right direction. When you make the decision to stand on business, you are surrendering your need to be in control and place all of your thoughts, focus, energy, and intention on taking steps towards said goals. When you understand the sacrifices you have to make are part of your journey, when you accept those sacrifices as true and you become relentless in your process, life has a way of putting the right people in your path to help catapult you towards your goals. Surrendering your need to be in control of every aspect of your life not only reduces stress, but it limits the distractions that you deem as visible in order to see their path clearly. I saw a post on what basically illustrated what happens when you limit distractions. When you limit distractions, you allow yourself to gain traction. When you gain traction, that's when you truly begin to take action. Limiting distractions is essential, especially when it pertains to gaining traction. A lot of people think they have motion. They show up when they feel like it, but that inconsistency in showing up is paving the way to burn rubber. And to think about it, to think you're going somewhere, but you're really just burning your tires up and blowing smoke, when you stop trying to prove that you're taking steps and just naturally take the steps, you're saving the wear and tear on your tires by actually moving forward in your process. Being focused on your goals and allocating the necessary energy to achieve your goals is the next phase in this process. I've said this a million times this season, but where focus goes, energy flows. When you focus on the distraction, the problem, or the adversity, you're giving your energy to those problems so they can create more problems. But if you place your focus on energy on the solution, you're taking action towards being the answer to your own problems. Sometimes we have problems not because life is difficult, but because we're trying to open new doors with old keys. We're trying to solve problems with old ways of thinking when we need to upgrade our mental tenacity in order to find alternative ways to reaching our goals. When we focus on finding the solution to a problem, we are allowing our energy to strengthen its magnetism and begin to attract the resources required to reach the next level. It sounds insane, but trust me, when you look at the people in your field, each and every person has had to overcome an insane amount of adversity to get to where they are today. That's why it's important to not compare your journey to someone else's. Your chapter 5 and somebody else's chapter 50 will only cause more confusion and stress. Keep your eyes on your journey and watch how you limit distractions to gain traction to take action. Sacrifices are necessary in order to achieve your goals. Like I've said before, if you don't believe in yourself, your plan, your action, or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, then no sacrifice will be worth it because you don't believe in the sacrifice. If you don't make sacrifices for what you want in life, do you really think it's achievable? Sacrifices, risk, going against the grain are all a part of the game. You just have to be aware of what you're sacrificing and what exactly you're sacrificing for. It's impossible to move forward in life without having to sacrifice something, whether it's old mindsets, relationships, friendships, jobs, habits, something. You got to be willing to give up something for the greater good. It all come back to the delayed gratification that we spoke about earlier in the season. Delayed gratification is delaying what you want now for what you want most. And I'm sure you're ready to reach that point in your life that you get what you deserve. This is your reminder that it's time to give up what you know you need to give up in order to get to where you want to go. This season has been filled with adversity that I go through every day, but I'm also mentally tough enough to know that in order for my situation to change, I must make the game-changing decisions to continue to take action regardless of what's happening in my process. We're going to talk about it a little in the next episode, but this year has been far from easy for me. The same messages that I've been putting in these episodes are the same conversations that I have with myself, along with the courage to continue to push through while balancing work, parenting, the podcast, and other things that fall under this umbrella. I wouldn't tell you these things if I didn't believe in them. And I wouldn't tell them to you if I didn't believe in you. But as I've said before, the only belief that matters is yours. It is time that we begin to stand on business. There's 5 months left in the year. Would you like 2024 be the year that you had the courage to fight unseen battles and pursue the course even though it felt like you were swimming upstream? Or do you want to continue to delay what's yours by not taking advantage of today and convincing yourself that you will do it tomorrow? The time for procrastination has came and gone. If you haven't taken any steps towards your goals this year, you have today to make the decision and 5 months to execute whatever you need to execute to set yourself up to win in 2025. I know you can do it. I know that you can achieve the unthinkable. Those big visions you have for yourself were given to you for a reason, and it's up to you to make them happen. Starting today, choose to stand on business and take action towards your goals. You can do this, and it's time for it. You've seen what happens when you let the negative voices and the self-sabotage win. It's time to see what happens when you speak life and believe in your own process. As always, man, I enjoy having these conversations with y'all, man, because like I say, I had the conversations with myself all day, every day. Like I'm in that truck from about 9:40 to about 6, 7 o'clock at night. And I have nobody to talk to but myself. So the same messages that I'm giving to y'all, the same messages that I give to myself. Like, like I said, we're gonna talk about a little bit in the next episode. I'm trying to save some content for the YouTube channel, man, but this year has been far, far, far from easy. And the fact that I still, you know what I'm saying, I still prioritize the podcast, the fact that I still, you know, make time to chase my goals, man, it should be an example to you to chase yours. Like, I understand we got stuff going on, you know, we got priorities and this, that, and the third. I get that. But we get into the age, man, where tomorrow's not guaranteed. You know what I mean? Like, especially like if you're in your 30s, 40s, like, it's time that you stop sleeping on yourself, man. It's time that you get in here, chase your dreams, man. 'Cause I'm telling you, beautiful things can happen when you chase your dreams. I've seen it happen to a lot of people, and I know it can happen. I know it can happen. If it can happen for them, it can happen for you. It can happen for me. It can happen for everybody that believes in what they're doing. So starting today, man, believe in yourself, trust yourself, take the steps you need to take, and you know, just grind, dog. Put the work in. We got 5 months left in the year, man. We got 5 months left in the year. It's time that we stop bullshitting and we get this shit done. We've been tiptoeing around it long enough. I challenge you right now. The next 5 months, go harder than you've ever went in your life, and watch what happens. I strongly agree that when you match the energy, man, when you rise to the occasion, everything attracts to you. You start to become the person that you want to be, and once you become that person, excuse me. Once you become that person, everything works out in the end. So, as always, man, make sure you tap into the tsbe.org. Make sure you follow the Roll Up Podcast. On Instagram, Threads, YouTube, wherever you seek motivation, make sure you tap in with your boy. It's going down. As always, man, twist something up. We one episode away for episode 100. So you already know, have one in the tuck, because the next episode will be the 100th episode of the Roll Up Podcast. And I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I'm going to say this and I'm going to get out of here. There's over 200 million podcasts online that's quote unquote active right now. 93% of those don't have 100 episodes. So the fact that we crossing this threshold and we still got, 26 some odd episodes, 27 some odd episodes until the season is done, like, the Roll Up Podcast is going places, man. And I'm trying to encourage y'all and take y'all along the journey. And I want y'all to see it for yourself of what happens when you believe and when you work hard. So as always, man, twist something up, get lifted, stay inspired. It's your boy. Peace.